Okay, so I get my 6 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Okay, so let's see where I'm gonna start now. I don't want to rest yet. I want to get more experience first, but it seems like I can't avoid resting because I've rest here, rest here, rest here. So no matter what I do, it's going to be resting. But here I get to fight one person, so at least there's that. Because if I go here, my next fight is going to be 2 people immediately. Here won't affect it, but then after doing these 2, it'll be next time. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go here. Alright, so I might just go all the way down. We'll see. Alright, an event. Let's see, give me a good one, guys. Horde, of course. Enemies are swarming in. Draw the number of enemies indicated by the black track and add an additional enemy card to the encounter. So basically 2 enemies, which is good because I want to have the experience, right? So we have a level 3 Gerlin. Okay. 18 health, and at the end of the combat, if it's below 14, it's defeated but no experience. So the second one is a Dread Wielder. Okay, so 14 health, and it says Blighted Hearts, emanating their own fear onto the living. So he does magic damage. And with the Gerling is they live long enough to tell many morbid stories. Of course, they run away if they get hurt, so yeah. Alright, so damage-wise, they both hit for 3. So if it's at all possible to kill one of them, that would be perfect. If I were to increase the Gerlin's spell weakness, it would be 3. That would make this attack 6. 6 plus 4 is 10. But then there's nothing else here. Oh, this would be 9. Yeah, that'll get the Gerlin for sure. Yeah, okay, let's do like that. Let's do spell weakness first. Alright, so 2 times 2 is 4. Let's do it step by step, okay? So it's 4, but then it becomes 3, okay? Next one is Pierce, which would be 2 plus 1 is 3. And 3 times 3 is 9. So I'm going to put 10 and remove 1. So it's effectively 13 damage already. So to kill it, I just need 5. But there's no way I can get 5 here. So I need this. That would completely completely obliterated. Do I need to go all out on that? Because one of these cards I'm going to have to lose. What if I don't use Pierce? So Pierce was 9, right? So if I use this, it's also 9. But I could stun the target or do 3 damage to him as well, and then still decide to stun or not. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I stun the Gerlin, and then but then it'll go away. No, it's not an option. So, okay, Pierce, and then. Oh wait, it's 10, 13. Because this one is 2 times 2 is 17. It's not enough. Okay, we have no option. I'm gonna play this, and then we'll roll anyway, and hopefully it's an X, so I can at least damage the Dread Wielder a little bit as well. It's an X. Okay, so Gerlin's dead. Dread Wielder gets 3 damage. And just to be correct, this one gets another 10 minus 1. So basically you hit 18 life, we hit it for 22. Alright, so the Dread Wielder hits 3 damage. So my shield is at 0. And then the next round, and I have to get rid of one card of these. I'm gonna get rid of Pierce, even though Pierce combined with this is really good. No, I'm gonna get rid of the special card. Special card is nice, I guess, but these two combined, of course, what are the odds are gonna come out together? I don't know which to choose. Spell weakness for sure. Spell weakness is awesome. And then these two, it's 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. But then this one can get really powerful, depending on the cards that come out. Yeah, this one. It hurts though, special action. Okay, so next round, 2, 3 cards. Last word, Braveheart, and Breaking. So Braveheart we haven't seen yet. It means deal an additional point of damage for every 2 missing health points. So my health is up to 12, so I'm 9 now. So there's only 3 missing, so it would be 1 extra damage, and this would be 3. Alright, first of all, I'm going to try to stun him. So 1 damage. Yes, he is stunned. Okay. So then, for my second card, I'm going to do Braveheart, which is 2 plus 1, because of my health missing is 3. So that would be 7. Okay, I keep both. Draw 2 new ones. Stun is removed. Okay, so this would do 2 damage, this would do 2 damage, that would be 4, plus 7 is 11, but then we stop, and then I guess you have to try to stun him again. 1 damage. No, I fail to stun him. So I'm gonna do this one, increase focus, so 2 times 1 is 1, so it's just 10 now. Sorry. And then I'm gonna play another one, which will be last word, which will be 2 damage. Oops, sorry. 2 damage, and I will get rid of the focus one. Alright, so he hits me for 3. Sadly, that means I'm down to 6. But I do have Restore Faith that can help me out. So, first of all, I'm going to do because I'm at 6, right? If I do 8, it's probably better. So I'm going to do 2 damage to him. So he's now at 14. Oh, it kills him. It kills him. And I can just get it back because it doesn't have to be. Oh no, I have to use and remove it. Okay. So actually, I don't want to do it then. I guess I'll just do Restore Faith, which would also kill it. And then I can remove an action card to gain 4 health, which would put me up to 10, which is what I want to do. And I'm just going to remove swipe. There you go. And keep this. So they're both dead. They give me 12 experience. Awesome. 23. We made it. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Because that was the event, and now we rest. So we also get a skill card. Third skill card of the game. It's Misdirect. Spend an amount of draw cards equal to retreat value of an enemy to discard it from the encounter without awarding any experience. Oh, okay. So technically, oh, this should be here actually. So technically, if this guy would be here, he has a retreat value of 3. So with misdirect, I could just discard 3 cards and get rid of him. You know, that might be handy. You never know. Okay, so now, although I'm not really positive on it, to be honest. Okay, I have 23. So, could store more cards. I'm just going to increase my character level and increase my max attacks for 22 together. So I'm going to push it back to 1. And just for kicks, I'm going to get rid of that 1. Shuffle my action cards, draw 3, and add 1 to my deck. So to hope that that 1 is a good one. And this resets to 3. So now I can attack with 4 cards basically, but I can only store 2 though. But I feel like I'm gonna need the extra firepower when I'm gonna encounter the boss and other stuff. Alright, let's get 3. 1, 2, 3. Attack potential. So this will now be +2, so this should be 3. Increase focus, so I don't like that. And this increases the non-action cards +2. I don't know if I have many of those left actually. I'm still gonna go with this one. Fuse. You can always pick up the others later. Okay, so now I get to fight, and I get to fight 1 enemy because it hasn't increased yet, and it's a ravaged Phenar. Yeah, Phenar, I imagine. So 22 life, 1 attack, 1 defense, and frenzy. So I have to roll. When the Phenar attacks, make a fate toss. If successful, he deals 1 damage to each adjacent ally and player. So he'll just do 1 extra damage basically. But there's no other allies of him, so that's not a thing. It's only if he attacks. But to be honest, I doubt I'll be able to do 22 damage, so I'm pretty sure he'll attack. I'm blinded as well. Alright, so... Okay, let's start with a melee weakness. It's like a staple, right? Hook 1. Then I can do... Swipe, which will do 2 damage, times 2 is 4, so 5 damage. Then I'll play the blind card, just to get rid of it. So, blind card goes away, these 2 stay. He attacks for 4, so 0, down to 9. And then I roll the die to see whether or not he does an extra damage. He does. Crap. Okay. So, draw 2, up, whirlwind and improve. Improve is okay, just make it to 3. Sad part is he's times, what am I doing? Why am I shuffling my removed action cards? What I want to draw is a melee card, because it's times 2, okay? Or an improve the spell vulnerability. That would also be amazing if I drew that. Alright, let's see what comes out. Pierce. Not what I wanted. Okay. If I use this, then this one is higher in attack as well. So technically I could do 2, 5, 8 damage. But I'm going to do this, which is 1 damage. And then I get to use the top card of... We'll draw the last... Okay, sadly my SD card ran out of power, but out of space. But I have defeated this guy, so I did get the experience. And I increased the blight and everything, and now I'm doing the events, and the event that I drew is here. So it took a while for me to notice, that's why some of the time it skipped. A blighted woman wanders through the depths. She asks if you've seen her daughter and can point the way for her. What do you tell her? Do you lie and get 4 experience plus 2 blight? Or do you tell the truth, get 1 experience and lose 2 blights? So after my encounter with that crazy one, okay, you missed most of it, but he got me down really low on low health. I'm thinking of actually getting for 1 experience and minus 2 blights. Yeah, 1 experience. I'll tell the truth. 1 experience minus 2 blights. So I'm back to facing 1 enemy. Another event. Estimate the amount of action cards in the draw deck. So here. So I have to guess how many cards are in here. If I'm correct, I get 3 XP. If it's a difference of 3, I get 1. Otherwise, nothing. So this deck, I'm going to say 20. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. The difference is 3, so I do get 1 XP. Yay. Alright, cool. So then we fight 1 enemy. Formed fleshling, so they're getting bigger, basically. So 14 health, and then no real weaknesses. A grotesque amalgam formed from many bodies. 3 damage, 3 experience. So this should be a cakewalk, right? Especially since I got Pierce now come out. Alright, so actually what I'm gonna do is recraft. But if I do recraft, yeah, I can do recraft. But I should do Pierce first. Okay, Pierce first. That's 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. 5 damage. Then I do recraft, which is 1 damage, but I can play the last card that was removed, which is Pierce. And Pierce is 2, 3, 4 damage on him as well. So this becomes 5. So 10 damage. I could possibly kill him, I think, if I were to continue, but his attack will just get rid of my shield, so it's fine. So I keep these 2. He does 3 attack, down to 0. Second round, draw 2 new ones. Attack potential and stun. I use attack potential. It's 1 plus 2 now, so it's 3 damage, which means I only need to hit him once to kill him, which will not be a problem because I will do that with breaking. There you go. So that's it. Done. Dead. Keep both of them and get 3 experience, which is 11. Gain 5 experience. Oh, by the way, I did this when I hit him. So, Alright, I'm gonna go back and I don't think it's cheating because I didn't know it was this. So this is minus 2 blight. So I'm not going to do this, but instead of 1 XP, I'm going to get 3 extra for this and then not do this because they cancel each other out. So there you go. And get rid of this. Totally forgot about this. Okay, so that's the end of that. And now it's gain 8 XP in an encounter, minus 3 blight. So this one's gone. And I finished it, so it's plus 3 blights. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm thinking about how I can maximize my experience. So if I go here, fight 2 people, this one, then fight 2 more people, and then rest before fighting the final boss. I think I'm gonna go like this. Yeah, seems like a good idea. If I go here, then I rest, but I don't fight much. Yeah. Alright, Alright, let's fight. 2 guys. Hope it's 8 XP in total. It's a Dread Knight. Forged from Warmongers and cursed into existence. So 3 damage, 3 XP. This does not give me 8 XP. And a Form Fleshling, same as before. So also 3, so 6 XP. Possibly. Unless I have ways to increase the XP. So it's a possibility. So we have Infuse and Finishing Move, which gives me 2 experience if I use it correctly. Which is awesome, because that can bring me up to 8 and remove Blight. And potentially go for more taxing encounters. Okay, so they do 6 damage, both of them together. So I want to at least stop some of them. I have a lot of stun, for sure. And Fuse is kind of useless because everything has abilities. So I'm gonna try and do some stunning. So this is stun for 1 damage on him. Let's see if the Dread Knight is stunned. He is not. Alright, then we're gonna try a stun on the other guy, Formed Fleshling. He is not. These stun cards really, now they're starting to annoy me. I think I'm gonna get rid of both of them just because they annoy me now. And then Swipe is 2 damage for both. And then I'm gonna try 1 more stun on the Dread Knight for 2 damage. Nope. So let me get this straight. This is 2 and 1, so it's 3 plus 2 is 5. That's correct. This is 2 and 2. So this is before. Okay, so I'm gonna keep the 2 stuns, and it's gonna be these 2 because they do more damage than the melee stuns. Alright. And then they both attack, so it's 6 damage. So it's 3 health from 11 to 8. So disappointing. Alright, another stun. Melee weakness, and cleanse. Alright, so at least one of them will most likely die, I hope. Okay, so melee weakness for the Dread Knight, because he has less life. Let's just change to a 5. So 1 damage, and times 2. So then we use Infuse, so 2 times 2 is 4, so it becomes a 5. Then we use Cleanse, make it a 6, and then we use Finishing Move to kill him, because he's at 11, it's 2 damage, so it's 13. But I get the health and experience going to this, so I get 2 experience and 2 health. So 16 experience, I'm back up to 10 health. I keep Finishing Move and I keep melee weakness. Cleanse and Infuse can go. So Dread Knight is dead. Form Fleshling attacks for 3. Up to 7. Last word. Regular attack, Braveheart, and spell weakness. So Braveheart increases for every 2 missing. So this is plus 2. So this is 4. But first we do spell weakness on him, which does 2 damage. So that would be 6. Alright, then times 2. Then we use Braveheart, so that becomes 4 times 2 is 8. And that's 14 and he's dead. Okay, so I can keep both. Cool. So they're both dead. 6 experience, 22. Alright. And that gave me 8 experience, so minus 3 blights. 1, 2, 3. This goes away. But and this goes away too. That's 1 blight, so back to 2 actually. And back to 3. So that was rather painful. Alright, so I don't really have to pay attention to the blight, to be honest. Even if I go here, it'll be 4, 6, and 9. We are going to end up fighting 3 people though. 4 and 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, we won't. So okay, let's live on the wild side. 2 events and then a rest phase. So chest. Defeat this obstacle in 1 turn to receive 2 experience. If you fail, remove 1 health. So it's 9. We need to do 9 damage because we're 2 levels down. 9 damage. We're gonna melee weakness, which would do 1 damage. We're sitting to 8. But then this would do 6 or 7, and then restore faith, and then we're there. Yeah. And then with restore faith, we can get rid of another card and heal up, which is perfect. So 1 damage. Okay. So that's times 2. And remember, we need to have 9. So we have 8 left. Then we do this. 3 times 2 is 6. So we need 3 more. And then we do restore faith. 2 times 2 is 4. We get rid of cleanse to heal 4. So 11. But sad part is we have to get rid of one of those cards because we can't keep all 3. It's gonna have to be this, even though it's really nice with melee weakness, but the getting health back is so huge. So I get 2 experience, 24, this goes away. Second event. You see a man roaming through the corridor ahead with a suspicious black mark on his face. Ambush, I get 3 XP and 2 blight, or I avoid, but I lose 3 cards and 1 blight. So I'm gonna go for the blight. 2 blight and 3 XP. And then I can relax. I have 27. So it's tough though. I feel like I should go for defense. But if I go for defense, then of course I could now technically go to the final tier and do a lot of damage attack, or go for the store cards. I'm gonna go for the starting defense. Yeah. So 14 minus 27 is 13, and I'll keep the 13 for later. Actually no, I'm gonna go down to 10 and draw 3 new cards. Yeah. So shuffle everything. Oh, come on. Okay, so let's draw 3. So we're doing it 3 times, right? Attack potential, which is actually be 3, death door or increased focus. I'm gonna go for attack potential. Okay, 3 more. Okay, 1, 3, 4, focus or finishing move. Finishing move because it gives me health. And then 3 more. Yeah, of course, my special card. Okay. And then we actually, these 3 go to your store, right? Yeah. So now we have to shuffle these. Okay. And then we continue, because there's nothing else I'm gonna do. All right. So I'm gonna go down. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. E5. Oh wait, first this is now defeat a level 2 enemy. Well, it's not gonna happen because the level 2s are out of the game. So I get an event. Unsure herbs. A white plant with spiny leaves seems otherworldly. To search, make a fate toss. If it works, I get add 2 defense. If it is wrong, I increase my spell vulnerability or increase blight by 1. Now, my defense is maxed, so I might as well just increase my blight by 1. It's kind of an annoying event. And then I fight 2 enemies. The Dread Wielder. Okay. So he has an attack aura. So increase the damage dealt by adjacent allies by 1 until he's defeated. So he does 3 and 4. But then the Grave Watcher, thanks to the Dread Wielder, does 4 and 5. And he has melee weakness. When he attacks, he increases my weakness for melee attacks. That sucks. And melee doesn't hurt him. So these are difficult guys, but they give me 9 experience, which should put me up to 19. Which allows me to upgrade nothing. Anyway, so these guys, they're not easy. Let's see what comes out. A special action at least comes out, which allows me to heal if they hit me a couple of times, which they might. Alright, I do like Recraft, because I guess now, I don't know, Pierce is good, because it's times 3, but we don't have any multipliers. I feel like, especially now, you always need multipliers. You need to wait until, if you don't have them, it's really, really difficult to attack, seems like. So we have a stun. We have improve, at least as well. That helps a little bit. But we're gonna have to stun the Grave Watcher. Let's see what it does. We don't do any damage, but we can still stun him. So, yes, he's stunned. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then we will pierce the Dread Wielder. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage. And then we will improve. So it's 2 damage. And then since we improve, we use Last Word, which is 3 plus 1 is 4 damage. So we did 11 damage to him. And of course we can only keep 2 cards. Gonna get rid of Improve and Stun. And keep, Last Word and Stun, and keep Improve and Pierce. Actually, Improve is on its last legs, right? I'm gonna keep Stun. No. I'm not. Okay. Okay, so he hits me for 3. So down here. Anyway, Dread Wielder hits me for 3. So I'm down there. So 1, 2. Okay, so attack potential is nice because that will kill it. So 1 plus 2 is 3. That kills this one. So the Grave Watcher does 3 damage again instead of 4. So now we can focus on him. And let's see if we can stun him. Give ourselves a break. 2 damage. Because melee doesn't work against him. No stuns. Then I'm going to play Recraft, which does 1 damage to him. And I get to play the last card that I got rid of and was Lost Word. So it's 1 plus 1 is 2 damage. So he's up to 5. And then I have to get rid of 1, which will be Recraft. So he hits us for 3. But it's only if we're undefended, so we're not undefended, so his effect does not happen. Next round, now we are undefended though, so we better get rid of him somehow. We'll do it with Spell Weakness, so that'll be 2. It increases by 2. And then we're going to try Stun, which does 4 damage, which is not to 11, and hopefully it stuns him. It does. Okay, cool. So then I stop, I recuperate my cards, get 2 out. Breaking and Spell Weakness, but we won't need to use all that. We just use Whirlwind. 2 times 2 is 4, 11 is 15. Use Breaking, and then he's completely obliterated, and then bye-bye. So we get 9 experience, so it's 19. All right, that was a good run. And then this is, okay, we get 2. Resolve token with rest, gain 2 experience. Okay, that will happen soon enough. So we exchange the token, these 2 go away. And then we go down and we fight 2 more people and we reset the shields. So a Dread Knight, 3/3. That's okay, I can deal with that. Another Dread Knight, 3/3. Okay, exactly the same. It's kind of disappointing because 19 plus 6 is 25. And for my actual damage tiers, I need more. But anyway, we do a finishing move, which is perfect. Perfect. Okay, so I can endure 1 attack. But of course I'm going to do melee weakness to start with. 1. Actually, no. I'm going to start with Spell Weakness. Spell Weakness does 2 damage to him, times 2. And then we do Braveheart, which is 2 times 2 is 4, so 5. And then we stop. We take both back. They hit us for 6. Oof. Okay. Then we do 3 times 2 is 6, so that becomes 12 damage. And then we roll a die to see either we stun him or we do Whirlwind. Whirlwind. So that one gets 3 damage as well. There you go. And then we can do the finishing move on him. So he dies, we gain 2 health and 2 experience. And we get to keep these back, but of course this one will attack us for 3, so we go down 3 to 9. And next round, another finishing move, which is really good. So first of all, melee weakness, so 1 damage times 2, so you're at 4 now. And then we do another melee weakness, which is 2 damage, but it becomes times 3, So he now has what? 6 life. Sorry, 6 damage left. So 6 damage. And we need to get him for another 7. But it's times 3 now. We still can't kill it. Okay, so we stop here. He attacks us for 3. There we go. Next round, we use this one, which will hit it for 2 magic damage, which put it up to 8, but we heal 8. So back to 12. And then finishing move, 2 times 3 is 6, plus 12, 14, he's dead. But we get 2 health and 2 experience. There we go. And we get this one back, but this one goes away. So that also gives us 6 experience, 29. So if we have 1 more experience somehow, if we're lucky with the event, then we have the final skill card. Who knows? Okay, so they're gone. Event. No, it's a cave-in. So A5 is destroyed. B3 is destroyed. And C2. There we go. And then we rest. So we have 29 XP. This resets. I'm gonna go for store cards. So we have 9 remaining. And then 9 remaining, I'm gonna spend 4 on new cards. So, because we need new cards. It's really getting thin there. I'm tempted to spend all 9 on new cards, to be honest. But let's start with 4. Alright, 1, 2, 3. So swipe, combination, or double hits. Double hits. And then 3. Defense potential, pierce, or last word. Of course, pierce. Next 3. Of course, the heal. Not even gonna look at the rest. And then 1 more. Also combination. You know what? I'm gonna spend all 5. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. I know technically you're supposed to keep shuffling, but I'm not gonna do it every time. Use shatter. So 4 left. Stun, cleanse, or cleanse. Stun. 3 left. Stun. 2 left. This one. This is the last one. I think maybe I didn't do it enough, but okay. Could be. Well, I can count, right? I did 9, supposed to be 18 cards. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I did it 9 times. Okay. So now I have a bunch of new cards at least. And now we fight the boss. There's nothing else I want to do here. There's no wounds to be healed or anything. And the boss is Cardoth or Berthan. There's 2 level 3 bosses, but I don't think they're friends. They are not friends. So let me check. Is it just like randomly you choose one? I think so. Yeah, you just randomly choose one. Let's just do the first one. Cardoth. This one I guess will not be fought. So Cardoth, Curator of the End. So once again, you defeat him, get a special card. He does 4 magic, he gets 8 experience, 35 life. You roll. If it's a tick, is drain life. So when he deals the damage and I'm undefended, he heals that damage. Or he can raise dead. Means draw an enemy card from the defeated enemy's pile and add it to this counter. So I guess if I'm really unlucky, I might draw one of the destroyed defeated bosses. Alright, so let's shuffle this. Okay. So a shatter and a stun. So let's start with stun, shall we? Always a good starter. 2 damage. I'm just gonna put it here. And let's see if we can stop him from attacking. We cannot. Of course we can't. Then we will do this. This is 1 plus 2 is 3, so 3 damage. So we did 5 damage to him so far. I'm gonna attack once more since I can store it anyway. Part of me doesn't want to because all these are, well, let's do this one. 2 damage. And I can keep all of them. Alright. Oh, and this actually happened. 1, 2, 3. Not that it matters. Oh, and I rested. I'm supposed to get 2 experience. Oh, well, whatever. I always forget. What does it do? Is it a boss thing? Take no HP loss in an encounter, get 4 experience. Yeah, okay. Maybe that will happen. Maybe not. Okay, so he attacks. So let's see. It's correct. He does, but he doesn't get through my armor yet, so he doesn't heal. He does 4 damage. So of course I'm hoping for weakness cards. There we go. Spell weakness and combination. Perfect. So we start with spell weakness. 2 damage. And he's now times 2. Then we do stun, which is 2 times 2 is 4. Let me see if we stun him. We do not. And then we do shatter. So 3 times 2 is 6. And then because of the combination, I can use this card. 2 times 2 is 4. So I can just flip one of these. So the moment we're at 23. So we still have 12 to go. So shatter is gone for sure. And then I can keep 3 of them. So that's an easy choice. Let's see what he does. If he summons somebody, he summons somebody. So I guess I shuffle this. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Discard. It's a fleshling. Okay, he deals damage. So what does it say? I guess he still just attacks as usual, and the fleshling I think would attack next round, right? Because it doesn't specifically say the attack. So he does 4 damage. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So spell weakness, which is good. Just make it easier to kill him. So let's immediately do spell weakness. So 2 times 2 is 4. So this becomes a 5. And this becomes a 3. So now it's 10, 20, 25, 27. We need 8 more. So what is it? 3 times 3 is 9. He's dead. So put 2 here and 1 here. So that's 10, 20, 30, 36. Yeah, but now we still have the fleshling, of course. We'll try to stun him. And for 1 damage. Nope, no stuns allowed. Alright, I take my cards back. And he will attack us for 3. There we go. And then actions. Oh, and we get a blind card as well. So, double hits, which is 4, turns it to 5. Braveheart would become 4 as well. So let's do another 4. So that's 9. We still need 3 damage. Well, let's say we played this first. So let's get the fleshing had 2, 3, that's 4 damage, and this was 4, so 8. So it had 1 damage, right? So let's play this first, improve. So it's 2 damage. Then it improves the next card by 1, so 3 times 2 is 6. So 5, 6. So that's already 10. And then we play this one, 12, boom, dead. Keep all 3 of them. And then it's 11 experience. So it brings me up to 13. So actually the boss summoning allowed me to get more experience than before. But of course now I have a blind card in my deck. So blinded card in my deck. And I get a special action card for defeating it, which I actually should have gotten immediately, but whatever. So the special action card looks like this. It says drain life. When you attack an undefended target, gain health equal to the damage dealt up to max. Okay, awesome. Alright, time for the final level. Okay, reset it back to 0. And take back all the tokens. And we can do the final run. See if I make it out of the dungeon and face Siboras.